A hermit was meditating by a river when a young man interrupted him. "Master, I wish to become your disciple," said the young man. Why?" the hermit asked. "Well, to find God and stuff, I guess," the young man responded. The hermit jumped up, grabbed the man by the scruff of the neck, and then dragged him into the river and plunged his head under the water. After holding him there for half a minute, with him kicking and struggling to come back up, the hermit finally pulled him out of the river. The young man coughed up water and gasped to catch his breath. And then the hermit asked, "Tell me, what did you want more than anything when you were underwater?" "Air," gasped the man. "Very well. Go home," said the hermit, "and come back to me when you want God as much as you just wanted air." Now, I gotta be real with you. This should be called the parable of the brutal hermit.
Wait, how old is the new hire?
I don't know, but he literally uses Excel.
You must be the new analyst.
Yes, first day.
I'll tell you that much. While we can mostly agree the methods probably aren't the best way to teach someone, poor guy probably has aquaphobia now, the hermit does make a very good point. Spirituality is a lifestyle. It's a way of living life in alignment with your true self, being connected to the core of your being and the world around you. It isn't just something that you can turn off or on when it suits you. Many people who start on a spiritual journey may eventually become disillusioned with it because they find it isn't really in alignment with them or their core values, or it just isn't what they imagined. In many cases, people sometimes want something but are afraid to give something else up in order to achieve it. As such, people often miss the simple truth of a spiritual path. I don't meditate to gain anything. I meditate to lose it. Contrary to what many religions may say, if you want to find God bad enough, you don't need someone else's help. But to find true wisdom, you must go after it with the same desperation as wanting air, because in the way are many obstacles keeping you from actually finding it and applying it to life. But once you do find it and apply it, the cultivation of wisdom leads to inner peace, purposeful living, and relationships that work. But most of all, it leads to freedom. The truth is, there are just so many ways that God can be expressed and described, because for thousands of years, God has been explored, revered, and worshipped by countless religions and forms of spirituality. In our original episode on this, we only covered a few expressions, and today we will expand our outlook to encompass even more. And so that you know, this episode is actually a bit of a forerunner for a much requested upcoming series about the nature of Christ and Christ consciousness. But in the meantime, if this subject is of interest to you, please check out our brand new 4 Elements Transformation, which explores deeply the nature of Christ alongside the Tao and the mysteries of Kabbalah and the 4 worlds. We'll talk more about it at the end of this video, but now, without further ado, let's see if we can't describe the indescribable. Wait, actually, that's the best place to start. Can we even do that? In the ancient Hermetic writings, Hermes said, "The imperfect and impermanent cannot easily apprehend the eternally perfected." Can our human brains even conceptualize the eternal spirit manifesting infinite perfection through all of the dimensions of time and space and establishing the foundations of reality as we know it? Well, let's find out. Now, for many people today, there's a lot of simple descriptors that are often drawn upon to name and describe God. Love, unity, source, all, truth, consciousness, spirit, Father, Mother, Christ, light. It's unfortunate, though, that sometimes these terms are often used in place of the word God out of fear of saying the word God itself. It's understandable. With so many concerned about offending others today, many people will choose to remain aloof with their words, even going so far as saying the universe in place of God, which may not be so appropriate. Certainly, the universe is wonderful, but that's like praising the video game for creating itself instead of honoring the developers. Naturally, some today do believe the universe to be self-creating, but if that's the case, we ought to recognize that the self which creates the universe would therein be the pure beingness from which all things came. And so we're back to where we started, just arguing about which label to use. But concerning the existence of God and his nature, according to most ancient scriptures, it wasn't that humans just got together and decided they were going to believe these things about him, but that in most cases, God himself gave us these teachings in some form or another so that we may learn how to be virtuous, righteous, and just. Yet a common question often arises in response to this. Did we really need God to tell us to be good? Like the 10 Commandments, for instance. Don't you think anyone could come up with basic rules like don't kill, don't cheat, don't steal? Aren't those just naturally morally intrinsic within our conscience? Ironically, maybe not, because even the word conscience itself etymologically means faculty of knowing what is right, originally especially to Christian ethics. Further, a lot of ancient scriptures say that humanity was awash with evil for a very long time, pillaging and plundering each other, worshiping demons, and killing for greed and power when it suited them. In fact, that's still to some degree happening today. And in this, we might consider, if a child is never taught that stealing is wrong, or are even taught that it's right, will they come around to justice and virtue on their own, or only once they are caught and face consequences? And if they never face consequences, will they believe themselves to be entirely in the right in everything that they do? From that perspective, maybe we really do need some divine guidance. This brings us to the opening of how God has been described, which is that of law. What this means is that God has been described as a set of rules upon which the foundations of reality are based. We might consider the law of gravity, which we do not physically see, but can identify as operating throughout the universe. This is a really great way of conceptualizing God, especially if we have a more atheistic mindset, because seeing God as the invisible laws underlying the universe helps us to bridge science and
चैट जीपीटी सीखना है, आ जाओ सिखा दूंगा। प्रेजेंटेशन 2 मिनट में बनाना है, आ जाओ सिखा दूंगा। एआई टूल्स सीखना है, आ जाओ बॉस, वो भी सिखा दूंगा। 2 आवर्स की वर्कशॉप में इरिप्लेसेबल बना दूंगा। Hi, my name is Aditya Kachwe and I am an alumni of IIT Kharagpur. Along with that, I am co-founder of multiple 8-figure companies like B10X, Mad About Sport and Muni EdTech. I am someone who is really passionate about AI tools. So I have researched more than 1372 AI tools and I have personally used them, and I have found 10 most useful AI tools for every working professional, which will make you absolutely irreplaceable in the job market and you will be getting most out of this AI revolution. Is my workshop any good? No, it's freaking awesome. We have rated 4.92 out of 5 rating among 24,000 workshop participants. If you are someone who is looking to upskill in AI, we are the best option for you. If you want to register before tonight. I'll be giving you bonuses worth 10,500 rupees. All these things just at rupees 9. Click on the link below, sign up for the workshop. I'll see you inside the workshop.
I have an excellent business idea for women in 2024. Start an online fashion business from home. It doesn't matter if you do not have fashion background or business experience. You can still set up an online clothing, jewelry, home decor or accessories brand and run it from the comfort of your home and earn lakhs in revenue. Sounds too good to be true, right? Well, it's not, and I have a perfect game plan for you. Hi, I'm Harvi Shah, a fashion business coach and founder of Bling Bag, an online jewelry store worth rupees 20 crores in revenue and more than 1 million followers on Instagram. In my upcoming masterclass, I'm going to teach you exactly how can you set up a profitable fashion brand from home in just 90 days. Right from picking up which products to sell to where to get these products from pricing strategy to customer attraction without spending big money. Everything that you need to know in order to set up a profitable fashion brand and build a solid foundation so that you can start earning in lakhs. More than 8,000 women have used this blueprint and started their online businesses, and they have started generating lakhs in revenue. And you can do that too. If you are ready to build your profitable fashion business in 2024, then I have an invitation for you. Click on the link below and register for my masterclass so that I can share my secret recipe with you and help you build your profitable fashion business from the comfort of your home. Click on the link below, register, and I will see you inside the masterclass.
And spirituality. Just think, if subatomic particles were not held together by any laws, or gravity was inconsistent, would we even have a reality at all? You're walking to work one day and then you're flying through the air because gravity stopped working, but then it turned on again and now you're falling. That would be pure chaos. By suggesting God is the forces within the field of reality by which all things operate, we provide a powerful foundation to work from for scientists and spiritualists alike. But we must be clear, God can be known through more than just cosmic law. In fact, one of the most common descriptions of God is that of a threefold nature. God is often said to have three key aspects to his being, or that we might more easily comprehend this supreme power by looking at it through a lens of three. This is very relative to sacred geometry, something we've explored in great detail on this channel in the past. In the major Western tradition of Christianity, God is described through the Holy Trinity, and in the major Eastern tradition of Hinduism, God is described through the Trimurti, as well as its feminine polarity with the Trivedi. But triune descriptions of God are found in more than just there. In Daoism, for instance, we have a threefold manifestation known as Yin-Yang, Wu-Wei, and Tai Chi, and Lao Tzu has also described